everybody, welcome to Monroe, Michigan. I am Katie, and with me is
Jose Rodriguez. Let me give you guys a tour of Monroe, Michigan. This is just to the south of Detroit. Not Detroit. D. You gotta put the D in there. Detroit. So, give you guys a tour of this little town. Katie wanted to come up to Michigan to relive some childhood memories. So, thank you. So, thank you. All right. Well, they're angry. Okay. And they have a shout in the front. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right. Very angry lately. She had the right of way, but then you can't see her with them bushes there. Yep. Let's just make a huge deal out of something minimal. Very friendly people here. Just very angry people. Well, off to a great start in this video already. Yeah, we're off to a great start. Yeah. I hate when they put bushes on the easement like that, and then you can't see what's on the other side. Like literally, if you're trying to pull it out of there, you really can't see the oncoming traffic. I guess with the snow, the roads are pretty beat up too, so like it doesn't even look like a road; it looks like a driveway. Whatever. And I also hate how they put notice how they put up the electrical post right on the easement, and you're driving down the road and all you see is electrical posts. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of the infrastructure the way it's laid out up here, but I guess with the snow it's different.
Yep.
Overall, structurally, the town looks pretty sound though. Let me know, how about you GPS downtown for me, or give me the downtown?
Sure.
Lower truck right there. Kind of abandoned buildings over there. It looks kind of run down this way. See what these apartments over here look like. I guess with the snow, though, they don't really have an option when it comes to... I see my quick. They don't really get an option when it comes to the... With the snow, I guess it just destroys everything. Let's see what's back here. So this is a suburb on the south side of Detroit. My wife Katie grew up in the Detroit area, so she wanted to come up here and see what it's about. She wants to spend some time. We live in Florida now.
Yes.
And I'm a YouTuber, and you are a
realtor.
Yeah, so if you want to get rid of the snow and replace it with some beach sand, you can call Catherine, Katie Rodriguez.
Yes, I'm with Keller Williams Suncoast. Keller Williams Suncoast in Lakewood Ranch, Florida.
Lakewood Ranch is a nice suburb between Sarasota and Bradenton. These tree colors. But anyways, if you're thinking about leaving Michigan for Florida and you need a realtor, we travel all across America for our YouTube channel, so we're familiar with the whole entire country, but we specialize in traveling through Florida, so...
Yes.
I think overall the suburb, at least the houses look really well kept.
I miss the tree-covered roads like this. Okay, you can if you want to get in touch with me because you want to buy a house in Florida, you can call me at 239 440 71 73.
At that number you can reach Catherine the Great, as I like to call her, but you'll have to call her formerly Katie Rodriguez, and you can get yourself set up with finding real estate in the Sarasota, Tampa area. We're also from Fort Myers and Naples, so if you want to be anywhere in the Southwest Florida region, really, we know the area well. We can help you find what you need down there.
Yeah.
Let's go to downtown Monroe. I think it's not far from here. We'll see their downtown, and then we have to go to Ypsilanti.
Head east on West Noble Avenue.
Now, Katie pronounces it Ypsilanti.
It's Ypsilanti, Jose.
Ypsilanti, but the right way to pronounce it is Ypsilanti.
No.
Yep. Anybody from South Florida knows that. Ypsilanti.
I don't even know how to, like, correct this. So
I signed my passport today.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a citizen of Canada.
Turn right onto North Telegraph
It doesn't
Road,
work like
then
that,
turn left
Jose.
onto Custer Drive.
You are a
Hey, Custer
US
Drive,
citizen.
man. The Crip Mac named that street. Custer Drive, man. Business centers look kind of run down.
Turn left onto Custer Drive, then turn left onto West Elm
Hey, who
Road.
you calling a Custer? I don't know what that word means, but I watch this guy on YouTube called Crip Mac. He says it all the time. He's like, these custards, man. Not sure why this is showing up on my timeline. I've tried blocking it.
Yeah.
Look at this house. If that doesn't scream Michigan, I don't know what does.
Turn left onto West Elm Road.
It's like a Cape Cod brick home that also has limestone. Or is it a two-door? You know why it's called a two-door? Because it's got two doors, one in the front, one in the back.
Continue on West Elm Road for 1 mile.
The drive-in. What's a drive-in?
You drive in and they bring you the food to your car.
Isn't that a drive-thru?
Only if you're passing through and leaving. If you're eating it in
Well, why would you want to eat at a drive-thru restaurant?
Because it's good.
If it's good, why don't you sit down then?
You're already sitting down in your car.
And get out and eat it inside the restaurant.
No, it's where they bring it to your car. You eat it in the car without moving. You pull a parking spot and eat.
Hey, Katie, get back in the car!
I never left.
I'm sorry, I thought that was you over there.
No.
These people from Michigan all look like you.
No, they don't.
I've seen like 4 people. I thought they were you. They kind of look like you.
No.
But you are from up here, so every once in a while I'm like, hey, Katie, get back in the car! And I'm like, oh, you are in the car. That lady looks just like you. I hate how they put these like curbs on the side of the road. Like, what if you're texting and hit the curb? Mess up your rims.
They weren't. They were invented before the texting, Jose.
I know, right? Like, they look at this building. Wow, that looks classical. And it's called the Normandy Tower. We're gonna pull up. Another person behind us is gonna get angry. Yeah, buddy, look at that Silverado. Okay, the person behind us is getting aggravated. I'm trying to go, but seems like people here are not very patient with other people. The Detroit area I found was kind of rude last time we were up here. So this is like a building, bro. Look at it. It's like all
It says senior living.
senior living. Wow, it's like a castle.
Head north toward West Elm Avenue, then turn left onto West Elm Avenue.
It's a
Turn left
smoke-free
onto
building.
West Elm Avenue.
I'm gonna say these towns in the north look so much better than towns in the south. Towns in the south were just gone to crap. All abandoned, and like these towns like really look nice. But see, I hate how there's trees on the easement. It's very like here you have trees on the easement going both ways, so you have to like really be careful if you're incorporating into the road, because the trees block your view. So look at the big squirrel, fox squirrel.
Continue on West Elm Avenue for half a mile.
Anyways, these towns in the north, man, they just look better than towns. Why is there just a random ocean there? These towns in the north, I feel like they're better kept. Look at the river.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I didn't bring my fishing pole, and I don't have a Michigan fishing license. I don't even know how to fish if I was in Michigan. Besides, I don't know how big the alligators get up here.
There's no gators.
Okay, anytime you're near the water, there's gators. Always remember that.
Not in Michigan.
I'm not taking chances.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto North Monroe Street.
There could be gators, crocodiles, iguanas, pythons, boa constrictors.
No, that's just Florida. It's too cold for them up here.
code for me up here. But I'm up here somehow.
Turn right onto North Monroe.
Is there a lot of pollen in the air or something? I'm like dying.
You are in
Oh, they have a Custer statue. Who was Custer? And why does he get a statue? I bet he was a Confederate general. Look up. See what type of Confederate general this guy was.
Jose.
Yeah. All statues are always Confederate generals.
Not necessarily.
Yep. Living in the South, I've never seen a single statue that wasn't a Confederate general. It only makes sense that he's a Confederate general.
In 600 feet, turn right onto West Front Street.
Where are we? Tomka or something? We're in Prattville. We're in Prattville. We're in the Prattville, Indiana.
Turn right onto West Front Street. Then you will arrive at your
You
destination.
can turn off the map. I'm here. I figured it out.
Officer in the Union Army, Jose.
Ah! Just playing. So he's not a Confederate?
No.
Oh, I see. We're in the North now.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. We're not in Alabama anymore. Okay. I hate these one-way downtowns. There's a lot of new buildings too. Just a very nicely put together city.
Yes.
Some spots they've left the old cobblestone to crack. Monroe City Hall. Hey, Katie, get back in the car!
Did it ever think to look in the passenger seat to see if I actually left?
Oh, you got back in the car already, okay. These Michigan people all look like you. Just a little extra pounds, blue hair. Alright. Wow, these people really don't take care of their trucks up here. They're all rust buckets. What a bunch of rust bucket driving people. Back in Florida, we would never let our truck rust like that. I can't believe you'd do that to a truck. It's like when you go fishing in the salt water, you have to wash your truck. You can't go saltwater fishing and then not wash your truck because it's going to rust.
Jose, it snows.
I don't want to hear it, Katie. That's no way to treat a Silverado.
It snows here. They have to salt the roads.
They go fishing in the winter? I don't care when they go fishing. They need to take care of the trucks. They're rusting apart. I don't like this place. Look at that one. That's a rust bucket right there. What a complete rust bucket. You look like you're very frustrated. Whatever's frustrating, I need you to just throw it out of your life.
I would, but you're driving.
No, I'll stop. I'll stop. And you can, whatever this thing that's aggravating you, we'll get rid of it.
You.
And how am I aggravating you?
How are you not?
Okay, let's go to Ypsilanti. I've had it with this town. They're bad drivers. Hey, Katie, get back in the car.
Jose, stop yelling.
Front Street, then turn right
I
onto
haven't
Michigan
left.
125
I'm not
north.
planning on leaving.
Turn right onto Michigan 125 north.
What's up with all the
South
coin
Monroe Street.
stores? These people here collect coins.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like 3 coin. I've seen more coin stores in this town than I've seen like around to the whole entire South.
Mm-hmm.
Do these people know I have a concealed carry permit? Keep driving like that. That's the second person that road rage me. Keep trying me like that. I got my concealed carry on me. I got no problem.
Continue on Michigan 125 north for
These
1.5
people here,
miles.
they don't respect my right to be violent. Making all these hand motions at people in traffic and stuff. Do you know who I am?
What is your issue today?
I'm just aggravated at the people here.
Why?
They're very aggravating. They make hand motions at you while you're driving. In the South, that's a good reason to stab somebody or shoot them.
Why?
Let's get out of here before I do something violent. I just find it awfully rude that they would do something like that, you know?
Yeah, I've been married to this man for 14 years.
Ain't that nice?
Yes.
Look at this one. Like, I put my turn signal so he speeds up to get in the way. They're just very arrogant piece of crap drivers. Don't they shoot at each other in traffic out here?
No.
They should know better than that.
Nobody
Now
does
the one
that.
behind me sped up. Why are they so arrogant? You know, I noticed that when we were in Indiana. I think people like in this part of the country are just arrogant piece of craps. I noticed that when we were in Indiana. Like, remember when we went to Anderson, Indiana? And I noticed that people were just very like they act like you're bothering them by being in traffic.
I apologize.
I really couldn't live in a place like this. My violent tendencies here would snap.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh, they're already about to snap.
You don't really have those.
I don't, but they bring them out. Like,
No, they don't.
see, back in Florida, I don't really give people hand motions in traffic because I don't want to die. But these people here apparently aren't afraid of dying in traffic. Y'all should move to
Because
Florida.
nobody does that.
Y'all should move to Florida. I don't know. I just find it kind of aggravating that, like, the way people drive. It's almost like they're bothered by your presence in traffic. I've had 3 people. I've been driving for 17 minutes and I've had 3 people make hand motions at me. And remember last time we were in Detroit, I thought people were awfully rude as well.
Okay.
Why are
In a
these
quarter
people
mile,
so
turn
rude?
left onto Stewart Road.
Turn left here.
Yeah.
Back home in Florida, if somebody gives me a hand motion in traffic, it's on. Oh, there was a road rage fight in Fort Myers today.
Not surprised.
Right here?
Turn left onto
Yeah.
Stewart Road.
Yeah, look at the news. Just right at Fort Myers. It'll come right up. Like, it was on Colonial, I think. Like, 2 people, like, handled a traffic dispute in person in the middle of Colonial. We'll teach these people in Michigan about hand motions. This one up?
It came up.
What was it saying?
Winkler and Gladiolus.
Oh, that's like South Fort Myers. Wow, look at the Corvette behind us. He like totally like ran up into the another guy in the Corvette's. Are you kidding me? You know, if you're in a rush, go ahead, buddy. Like, he tried to blow the red lights, so now he's mad at me because I was in his way. He's trying to blow a red light. Go ahead if you're in a rush, buddy. But now he doesn't want to pass me because I let him pass me. What a jerk. Yeah, I don't think I have the patience to live in a place like this. Like, I think eventually... What happened? Tell me the story.
Yesterday in the afternoon, I was like, I don't think it was today because I don't think anybody wants to do anything before 9 a.m. willingly.
Alright, so what was the story about? I saw it on my timeline earlier.
Extreme road rage ensued in the middle of traffic on Winkler and Gladiolus Monday afternoon. Witness was at the intersection of the light when he saw the fight unfold. He saw punches and hair yanking between a woman and a passenger in the truck. I've never seen anyone actually leave their vehicle and start a physical altercation. He captured the fight on his phone.
Nice.
It can be dangerous to approach complete strangers physically like that.
Exactly. So people in Florida, they're like, it can be dangerous to approach a stranger. People in Michigan, engage a stranger.
One good Samaritan tried to intervene, but the fight kept going. The sheriff's office said they're investigating that someone may have stolen the other cell phone. So somebody stole a cell phone and they got into a fight. Okay.
Yeah, they took the other person's phone for recording. Probably the victim was probably trying to record the perpetrator, but the perpetrator took their phone. Fort Myers is getting violent, bro. What am I doing here?
Continue straight to stay on Stewart Road.
Thank you, Siri. I will continue straight. I had no plans to not be straight, but sure.
You need to look at a map to go straight.
I do. I want to know where I'm going.
You're going straight.
I need to know, like, in general where I'm going. Ypsilanti. Say it with me.
Ypsilanti.
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 There's only one P.
Ypsilanti.
Continue for 4 miles.
Those are big lots. Oh shit, it has to be like one of the rudest towns I've ever been to, other than Anderson, Indiana. What?
Okay, Jose.
Yes, ma'am. Now we're in the countryside. Yeah, we should leave this town. And anybody in this town watching this video should also leave and move to Florida, buying a house from me and her, or from her. She's a realtor.
Yeah.
So that I can afford to stay in Florida.
Maybe one day you will be a realtor, Jose.
I could.
Yes.
But I have to study for it and read books and learn about laws and not discriminate people, and I'm just not ready for that right now.
That don't sound right.
There's just too many commitments to becoming a realtor. What are the commitments to becoming a realtor? First, you have to sell houses to people. Mm-hmm. And I like doing YouTube videos talking bad about people's towns, so it's hard to get people to like you when you go around trash talking their towns. Nice house. Mm-hmm. It is pretty out here.
Yes.
But and you know, there's a lot more cars for sale in this part of the country than there are back in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to metal detect around here. Like, look at this old barn. Tell me you don't want to metal detect that field. Tell me you don't want to metal detect this field, Katie. Tell it to me, woman. Tell it to me now. Tell it to me good. Tell it to me just like you should.
You do understand that we have separate interests, right?
Well, yeah, you're a realtor, so you have to be all decent and stuff. But, like, I feel like the more decent you get, the more inappropriate I want to get.
I don't think that's a good idea.
This is nice. I can't wait to get to Detroit where people are nice and friendly. Mm-hmm. Just friendly people doing a friendly thing. Katie wants to spend all her time in Detroit in the suburbs. I'm like, get me... Hey, look, it's a Florida-style house. They built a Florida-style house. That's interesting. Well, anyways, Catherine. Katie wants to be in all these suburbs and Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti, and I'm like, I want to go to Mexican Town and, like, look at some abandoned buildings in, like, the city of Detroit. So... because she's from here, I have to abide by her request of looking at the suburban places she grew up in Michigan. But I have no interest in being here. I really don't. I have to pretend like I like being here because it makes her happy.
Jose,
Mm.
how many different places do I have to go in Louisville?
But I'm from there.
Exactly.
I always offer the opportunity of staying at home if you don't like where I'm going. That never works, but I try it every time. These are some pretty houses out here. I would just have to say that the only downside to this town is how like rude the people are in traffic. Other than that, it's a pretty town. Bunch of old farms and barns and stuff, and big trees, pretty houses, and people who will most definitely move to Florida, and you will be their realtor, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's odd because like I actually have better credentials to be a realtor than you. I feel like I the type of jobs I've done in the past, pulling permits and stuff, and it's like I feel like if I were a realtor down there, I would be really equipped for it.
Why don't you try it?
I'd have to read books and
You do that anyways.
yeah, for my own entertainment. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I actually would like to be a realtor,
Then do it.
but then like I would have to abide by fair housing regulations, and
So,
I like saying whatever I feel. I don't need a fair housing organization telling me not to feel stuff and not to express what I feel.
I can pretty much, like, I say things now that I'm able to say. And it really hasn't changed too much of the things that I say.
The only thing really keeping me from being a realtor
Mm-hmm.
In a quarter mile,
is that I don't.
continue straight onto
Man, this
Steffens
was some
Road.
great areas to do metal detecting. I just feel like I don't want to have that extra filter when I have to talk. Like I want, like if I was a realtor, I feel like there'd be a filter, and I couldn't be genuine with people. I like being genuine. Like if I don't like something I say, and I feel like if I was a realtor, I would have an extra
Continue
filter,
straight onto Steffens Road.
and then I would be holding back from people. You know, and I don't. I want to be as transparent as possible. I don't want to feel like I'm holding back. You know what I mean?
Continue on Steffens Road for 3 miles.
This is beautiful out here. How far are we from Ypsilanti?
33 minutes
Okay.
from where we're going. So we'll be there sooner.
Okay. Look, there's a few Florida-style houses out here.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful countryside. You know how fun it would be to like metal detect one of these farms out here?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get permission from somebody to metal detect their farm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. Like you got to see somebody and ask them for permission. The road's closed. Does the GPS recognize that?
No, but it'll give you an alternate option. This will get you there.
All right, guys, check it out.